their senses. So they were saying Swami, and Swami means Lord only, right? He is the Swami of all. He is the proprietor, right? So Prabhupada one day he said, Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, everybody was there, all disciples, and then he said, Swami, we should not say Swami also. Then Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, she was thinking, what should we call Srila Prabhupada? Like what what word we should use for Prabhupada? And then one day in Vrindavan, Prabhupada was in his room, and all disciples, they were chanting louder and louder, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. And Srila Prabhupada came out and he said, instead of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, what are you chanting? Then they said, no, from today we will call you Prabhupada because you are bona fide master. You are representative of Lord. So post path means post, right? So you are taking that position to deliver the message of the Lord. So we will call Prabhupada, and that's why. But Srila Prabhupada said, don't chant my name, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But you can call me, I like that word Prabhupada, you can call me by Prabhupada. That's why we always, our seniors also say, don't chant too much like Prabhupada. Maybe that is the disciplic succession. And like Vishnu Gadadhar Prabhuji also, he mentioned disciplic succession, we have to follow the rules. Even Jayadvaita Maharaj also wrote the book, and my daughter read and she was telling, Mom, you have to do like this. These are the rules. And see, it is discontinuing. So we have to follow what Srila Prabhupada wanted. So here Narad Muni is mentioning to Uttanpad, your son as a Prabhu. Why? Because he started his bhakti. See, he is following instruction of his guru. Means Narad Muni said, you say, just chant his mantra, and he is following and thinking about Lord like 400 Vishnu in his heart. So he is the Acharya, right? He is the Acharya. Acharya means who is doing Acharan, right? Acharan means who is following that instruction. So he is the Acharya. That's why also we say like Prabhupada, right? And second word, they are talking about Dushkaram, Sudushkaram. So Dushkaram is means very difficult, right? Dushkaram itself is very difficult, but when we add Su in like Sanskrit, when we add one word like Su, so that is more and more like most difficult job, very difficult task he has taken. So Su Dushkaram. Bhakti, especially bhakti, is very difficult. Like we say, it's not easy. Everybody, see, everything is available in this whole world on the internet, everywhere. So many books are available. But how many people can take advantage? So bhakti is not easy. It's sudushkar. And even this Dhruva Maharaj, he is doing that bhakti. It's not easy at all. He could have gone, and one word, Srila Prabhupada is fickle. He was so firm, so determined, I have to do it, whatever the situation is. And he did that. And that's why he is Prabhu also and Acharya of this Vaishnava Bhakti, and he performed, and he will spread the name of what Narad Muni is telling to Uddhan. He is assuring Uttanpad because he was lamenting, right? So he is assuring Uttanpad, and that is always sages, or our senior. They always, when we have problems, we go and they assure, right? They say chant and be happy. Means always keep us in the path of bhakti. So Sudushkar, I just want to share one what I read one article long time back. So long time back, maybe 60, 70 years back, they did one experiment. They kept 10 students, kindergartners, in one room, and they gave a plate of marshmallows in front of them, and they gave a task like if you will stay all day without eating, you will get the reward double of the marshmallows, right? Marshmallows, children always like, right? And they gave the camera, and they were watching. So three students, they could not they didn't have patience, and they ate. in first place. 4 students, they were waiting for some time, but after a couple of hours, they could not, and they also ate. But 3 students, they did not eat whole day, and they won that, and they get the double of the marshmallow. That is not important. They got reward, but in future, those 3 students become great personalities, maybe founder of one company, scientists like that. They become very great people. So patience, and even we say utsahat nishchayat dharya. So utsaha, we have enthusiasm. When we come in bhakti, we have so much enthusiasm. Oh, we'll do that, right? And then nishchay, we have to determine in our bhakti, and then patience, like dharyat means patience. So who has that patience, right? So sudushkaram, that task means we are talking about bhakti. Like bhakti is not easy. Bahunam janmanamante jnanvan prapadyante vasudeva sarvante. So Mahatma, so durlabh, like so many births we got this bhakti, and now see, when we came and started like joining ISKCON, but a lot of things, right? Chanting, enthusiasm. But none after that, what happens? Maintaining is difficult, right? And determination, because starting and end is very easy. Like construction and destruction is very easy, but maintaining that house, also maintaining mortgage and all that, or relationship also maintaining is very important. Like that bhakti also, we have to determine, we have to have that, okay, I will do that no matter what. So the great example, we have our dear Srila Prabhupada, right? Our dear Srila Prabhupada, he was settled in Vrindavan, but because for his guru, he just came to America for us, for these fallen souls, right? And he came in Jaladuta. It took 1 month. He had heart attack, right? It was so dushkar, right? So dushkar. He could have thought, okay, I will go back, right? But he was thinking for his guru. Oh, my guru gave this task, so I will come. And he came here. It was snow, and still, and with 40 rupees only. See, he was struggling. He was having so many obstacles. Other day, in Mona Mataji's place, there was His Holiness Muromapad Maharaj class. Beautiful sentence. I love those sentences. He said, or always it comes on the screen also. So, truth is blocked by 100 obstacles. Austerity is blocked by 1,000 obstacles. But devotional service to Govinda is blocked by 10,000 obstacles. And we start bhakti, we get so many obstacles, right? From home, from community also. People say, oh, you become sadhvi like that, or you are chanting all the time. We get the way, but we have to be determined. We have to have that, okay, what we want to do. So Srila Prabhupada, he could have gone back, right? He was suffering, he was facing so many problems, but he stayed and he changed. So Dushkar, because see, these people like from America or Russia or from other countries, they didn't know about Krishna at all, but they convince, right? What Srila Prabhupada said, that is so dushkar. Changing people, even our relatives, it's very difficult in our community when we go and we say, okay, take Bhagavad Gita or read Bhagavad Gita. They are not willing to do. And see, these disciples, Srila Prabhupada disciple, even the hippies, they changed, totally changed. And they are talking about this Krishna Katha, right? All the time they are talking about the glories of Krishna, talking about our what we have, our disciplic succession and all that. So that was so dushkar, right? But Srila Prabhupada was so determined, and he just stick to his guru's words, and he changed whole world. In the Srila Prabhupada, nowadays I am listening Srila Prabhupada Hindi lecture, and so beautiful. I like Srila Prabhupada Hindi. He says, मैं तो अकेला था फिर भी मैं इतना कर सका आप लोग तो इतने हैं पूरे वर्ल्ड में, कितना कुछ कर सकते हैं, एंड रियली इट इज रियली आवर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. It's not like only, oh, we join, chant, and be happy, have prasadam. That was initial stage. Okay, that was okay. We started and we did also. But now our responsibility is higher. What Srila Prabhupada is saying, this life is not just for enjoyment or this thing, right? We already benefited, right? We got our parampara, we got our such a beautiful like family everywhere. So we should think about, and our goal should be higher. Srila Prabhupada is saying our goal should be like back to Godhead. Wherever our goal should be the servitor, right? Always serving someone. Wherever we are, we don't know which life we'll get next time, right? But now also, each moment we should have that bhav. I will have that service. I will serve somehow or other to everyone. People are suffering, right? And why we have to say stay here? This world is dukkhalayam ashashvatam, right? So many calamities all the time.
It's
Next
like, yeah,
moment, Hare Krishna,
yeah.
can you meet please? So many calamities are there, right? And so many distractions are there, but we have to think about that. What we got now, this we have to spread all over the world wherever we go, and always service bhav, right? That's why Krishna in Bhagavad Gita twice he said, um, मनमना भाव मद्भक्तो मद्याची नमस्कुरु मामे वैश्यसी युक्तम आत्मानं मत्परायण. And second, in 18 chapter also, Manmana bhav madbhakto madhyaji screw mame vaishyasi satyam te pratijani priyasime. So he is saying, just surrender unto me. And what he needs, patram pushpam phalantoyam, so is readily, means easily available everywhere. But bhakti is not easy. Like we think, oh, it's very easy. Everything is available, but still our heart means we are not ready to take that. So bhakti is very dushkar. And see, we are here, means we got, right? Like how the trees, they are having fruits. When they get fruits, even people are hitting that with the sticks, with the stones, but still they are giving fruit. So for us also, we are in this material world. So many things will happen always, every moment, everywhere. We get problems, but still we should be determined. Like how Srila Prabhupada, he was determined. That's why we got all these things. We should think about that. Means because of him, we got all these things. So his quality and his disciple, my Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Jai Pataka Maharaj, he comes from like transplant or from hospitalization, and he gives lecture and he cracks the jokes also, and he is giving mercy to everyone. Why? Because for his guru said, and he is doing that right for us. So at least just looking at them, we have to think and we have to acquire that qualities. At least we can start. We cannot go to that stage, but at least we can start, so that maybe next life or so many lives will be there, and then we can do that. We will have that qualities. So how it happened when Srila Prabhupada was little, right? That pastime is also very nice. They do, when babies are little, they keep the things, like they give Shrimad Bhagavatam, food, toys, or other things like this, and then they ask baby to go and pick up. So he took Srimad Bhagavatam, and they asked astrologer also. Astrologer said, this boy will become sannyasi and he will change whole world one day, and he will go like beyond like 7 oceans. So from that point, his father always engaging him in the service, and he was 4 years old. He did Jagannath Ratha Yatra, So just reading about them or listening about them, right? We should just get those qualities in our life and make our life also like that, so that we can do something for others. Everybody see, when we are getting easily available, now we don't have value. When we have obstacles or we like restrictions, then we have so much value. Oh, I am not getting this, I want to do, I want that. Even we have so many things available, like all resources and all that, still how much time we are giving for devotional service. But I remember that Jiva Goswami, the Jiva Goswami Prabhupada, he Akbar wanted to meet him because he heard about him, right? About Goswami who controlled their senses. They were from rich family. They were having so much everything, right? Sanatan Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami. They were so rich. They were the scholar people, very nice, everything, all opulences they were having, but they left everything and they were just doing for the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They did all shastras and all that. How we are getting all these things? And see their situation that time. And he said, no, I cannot leave Vrindavan. Then he arranged, right? He will come and then they will send him back also. And Akbar was so impressed and he said, I want to do something for you. And what Shilaji Goswami asked for? Papers for writing the scripture. And we are getting books, so many books, everything on internet, everything is available. In how much we are using, because we got very easily available, everything is established, right? Srila Prabhupada established already. When they were suffering, they did all this suffering, right? They suffered so much for us, and now we got, so we don't have that much value because we think, oh, easily available. When our temple was not there, all Matajis, Prabhujis, they were cooking at home. They were taking, I was also there when we were taking prasad, cooking at home and taking, because there was no kitchen and all that. So now so much prasad, when they're left over, we say, ask people, okay, take. Nobody wants to take, oh, we don't eat next day like this. We can take and we can distribute to others, our colleague or neighbors, right? It's going waste. So take prasad and give, because we got easily available. So we don't have value that much. So we had to think all these things. What Srila Prabhupada and Goswami, Jiva Goswami, he asked for papers. When I heard this past time, I felt so sad, so bad. We are so unfortunate people because we got everything, right? Everything is available, all the resources. And like, he asked for papers, right? And for us, the scripture for us. And when we ask people, take one book, $10, we go to so many places and spend so much money. But $10, $20, people are hesitating. People are thinking so much. At least keep that Bhagavad Gita on the table, right? Give someone, somebody will get benefited, right? And so many places, like when I heard or read, so many people just reading by Bhagavad Gita. One person, American devotee only, he said, it was lying down on my rack so many years, but he read and his life totally changed. One person, he was going to commit suicide, and somehow maybe Krishna's mercy, right? And he got Bhagavad Gita and he read Bhagavad Gita and he dropped the idea and he became a great devotee. There's so much influence of book, right? But we are not taking that advantage. Here, people who are here, we are doing, but other people, when we ask others, it's really, really, really sad. Means I feel very bad what Srila Prabhupada did for us, for our Goswamis, right? They were staying under one tree one day because they will not have asakti, attachment to that tree and going to other. Here we have so much attachment, right? So at least we understood all these things, so we can use. Otherwise, Srila Prabhupada said, if we don't have this higher goal, says the Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janme Jathare Shayanam. Again and again come back. birth, death, disease, all these things, right? We have to suffer or just go back to Godhead. Even back to Godhead, what is back to Godhead? It is a state of mind also. Means we can feel Vrindavan in our heart if we cannot go to Vrindavan. New Vrindavan, we plan to go to Pittsburgh, and from there we could not go. But I was thinking all time Mangal Arati, oh, maybe there is Mangal Arati, maybe going on, devotees are there, they are doing all these services and all that. I was just thinking all day, 2 days, I was totally in New Vrindavan. So we can make, God gave us everything, right? Krishna gave us a mind, how to use your mind at the lotus feet of that, or you want to, even you are in material thing, right? You are at home, but still our mind should be at the lotus feet of Krishna, Radha, Sham Sundar, all the time. We have so beautiful deities. Always we can meditate on their lotus feet, right? Radha Rani's feet we see sometimes, but we can one day we see, and then that we can just keep in our mind forever, and always think about services, serve, how to serve others, so that we are already benefited, we are getting so much, so many things easily, but now our responsibility to make others also life benefit, means give them benefits also, give them, tell them about our scripture, our goal of life. Like Srila Prabhupada's last sentence here, that is the perfection of the highest mission of life. That should be mission of everyone. So it is 7 o'clock. So thank you so much for all dear devotees for listening attentively and joining the class. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. And chant louder. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Mother.
Hare Krishna.
We like to wish everybody a safe Krishna and Krishna conscious day ahead. And we like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama
Rama.
Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Nrsimha, Jai Nrsimha, Jai Jai Nrsimha, Praladesha, Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Lingam, Ugra Veera Mahadam Sarvatom, Nrsimham Vishram Bhadram Nityamityu Namamyam. Nrsimha Bhagavan ki jai, Prahlad ki jai.
Jai.
Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas.
Manchakalpadaro Vaishya Kripabindhu Bhavetya Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah.
Vaishnavinda ki jai.
Jai.
Grantha Srimad Bhagavatam ki
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Gaur Premanande.
Hari 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 Bol.
Thank you, Madhupati Prabhuji, for
Thank you, everybody. Hari Bol. Hari Krishna.
Thank you, everyone.